Brant shuddered, praying that the events of 100 years ago would not repeat themselves. A bloody war between their fathers had been the result of the last choosing. It couldn't happen again. The vampire species would not survive another war at this point. As his mind returned to thoughts of his own female, he knew that he would not be able to remain sensible where she was concerned. His focus was on protecting his coven, and he would dispatch the other male without hesitation if he so much as looked at what was his. No matter the odds and the knowledge of Zane's ruthlessness, Brant would allow nothing to harm her. She was too valuable, too precious a gift to him. Turning, he surveyed the crowd again, feeling the electric pulse of her closeness. According to the lores, he would be able to sense her and to tell of their compatibility almost instantly, even in a crowd full of females. From the noise levels outside, he could tell there were many females present. He hoped his chosen would be willing from the start. The last thing he wanted was to force her, to have to go caveman on her and throw her over his shoulder. The thought did not appeal to him, but the choosing was not something that could be ignored. She would feel it as well, whether she wanted to or not. "Ready?" his head guard Xavier asked as he moved in next to him. His brother's eyes never faltered as they stared straight into his. Brant knew the reason for the intensity. Xavier harbored similar feelings of distaste and distrust for their neighboring king. In order to maintain their strenuous hold on the truce between them, it had always been necessary to keep interactions between the two covens to a minimum. This event was no exception. "Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be," Brant replied, while taking a moment to scan the room. "Your eyes are glowing, my lord. Maybe you should stop looking in that direction." Brant looked into Xavier's clear gray eyes. Always the cool one in a situation. "My eyes have nothing to do with that bastard at the moment, and everything to do with my female. I can sense her, and the urge to mate is strong. I just hope that she'll be agreeable to a speedy union. I told you to take a female, ease your need. Humans are easily broken. We don't want any accidents." Xavier spoke softly, ensuring that no one else would be privy to their conversation. "I have a plan. Please tell me you at least drank recently." Xavier's eyes narrowed. When Brant didn't reply, his brother's eyes narrowed even more. He made a sound of disbelief and continued, "Brother, should you harm our future, enough," Brant growled. Xavier lowered his eyes. "I said I have a plan. My future queen will come to no harm." Xavier nodded. "Yes, my lord. It is time." Brant took a deep breath. He had been raised for this moment. His decision and the events of the next few minutes would determine the future of his coven. No pressure,